Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. We're gonna do more The Warning. And these young girls are just absolutely phenomenal. Now, this is a apparently a popular song I haven't heard, and I'm gonna do live because live is the way. And so far, all the live music I've just absolutely loved. I don't know. I think this is two songs, so the way it's labeled, so maybe it's back to back. Maybe it was intended to be that way, and I've also had some comments that said to kind of do it that way. So I'm just gonna do that. But if you haven't heard of The Warning, and this is the first time, one, I'm super stoked that it's on my channel, and let me know if this is the first time. But a lot of the people that are coming back have heard The Warning, and they're actually the ones that guided me to this, and I really appreciate you guys. Now, The Warning for me so far has just been an absolute blessing to cover because I have girls and my girls are competing and trying to make it in the world, and a lot of this reminds me of them. I mean, they're obviously not a mega band, but they've been successful in some things, and it's cool as a father to see this. So I love learning all the little details. Like their the backup drummer for the last song was like actually a mentor of theirs and a drum coach and stuff. So this is like super cool for me to learn, just how integrated everybody was to the rise of this group. And they're so young, so they're just getting started. But I need to hear more music, and I'm probably gonna cover a couple other things like the documentaries and stuff. But I just feel like I just need to hear more music first before I can kind of like go that route. But I will do that. I will do that because you guys said you guys will watch that with me when I react. So I'll definitely do that. So for now, let's just go with this song, which is called Dust to Dusk and Dull Knives Cut Better. So I'll have to learn a little bit more about what this is, but I've talked too much. Let's just go. Don't forget to turn it up. These girls are badass. So first of all, Danny has the like most awesome stage presence, like a lead singer rocker. Like that is she's got that flair. And then you have Ali, which I haven't heard a lot from her, but just coming in with the bass, and then obviously Paulina with the drums. On the last Warning song that I covered, she was actually lead singer in Narcisista, which also someone dropped some information there about the background to that in the history of Mexico and what that was about. And I really appreciate that from the anthropology side. But yeah, let's just go back to the song. I don't want to miss too much, but right off the bat, just captivating your attention. She comes out as the lead singer, which is, like I said, Danny's really, 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 look at that. So yeah, look, Danny, just with the facial expressions, I'm loving it. So like Paulina's singing there. So even though Danny was like out there lipping it, Pauline that was Paulina's voice. So she's lead singing from the drums. I mean, yeah, people do it with the guitar and they sing, and but it's kind of leading with the drums, and she's like kick ass in her own way at a level, like having two people that are like at that level as lead singers. You only have three band members and you're making this kind of beautiful music at this age. I don't know if people realize like just how special this is. Bro, she just sounded like haunting with that. I'm so glad I did both of these songs. What? What? Oh, God. What? Okay. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it. That might be the best rock song I've ever heard. The combination of those two together, the fact that these girls are so young, the fact that it's an all girl group, the fact that that was alive, the dynamics in the different vocalists, their skill in their instruments. There was flavors of 70s rock, 80s rock, 90s rock. There's little flavors of that. I've never heard this song before. I've never heard a song like this before. There was some familiarity in what rock is supposed to sound like, but it was completely new. This just moved up the charts for me. I I'd have to compare it to some other rock songs in the past, but it's in that GOAT territory. Is it just me? I hope this is one of their best songs. Because if there's better songs than this is going to be nuts. But the level at what I just heard, yeah, it's been. If I ever heard anything better, I don't remember right now. And if I have, it's been a really long time. A really long time. So I'm going to just say blown away. 10 out of 10. 10's not enough. The Warning, they are serious contenders. And they're just getting started. Like, what else do I need to hear from these girls? I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. I'm going to go back and listen to it and focus a little bit more on the lyrics. I was just enjoying the music and the sound of the voices. I wasn't really focused on the words. Sometimes it's too much to take in all at once. But you know, you're seeing natural musicians. You're seeing all the work and all the talent of getting skilled before you start. There's so many bands, there's so many musicians out there. They kind of just get out there and they're good, but they don't put the time and the work in that these girls have put in, so that when they do start making music, it's deep. And now they're at that age, and they might have already been doing it, but they're kind of getting at the age, you know, in their early 20s to, you know, 25 or whatever, and yet they'll have that kind of rejection of anybody trying to tell them what to do, right? It's just a natural thing that they're going to go through. And once they embrace that and start creating what they want and desire, all of that work and hard skill that they've put into making a song like this is obviously an original song. I don't know who wrote it or if they actually did write it. Maybe they did already. But that's an example if it's so. If not, you're going to see an explosion here, probably within the next 5 years of just super creative music from these girls, because everything is there. They've whatever it is. You know, people say they got it. Now that person's really got it. They've got it. They've got three. They've got three. The Warning. You've been warned. You've been absolutely warned. I've been warned. They're definitely not from Canada. But like one of my subscribers mentioned that technically I was right about them being the best Canadian band when they play in Canada. So, how about them apples? All right. So what should I do next for The Warning? What do you guys think? What song? Should I go back to something in Spanish? I was getting some recommendations for a song. Thought about maybe doing that. I like this. This was alive. This was an original. I like doing that. I could do the other Metallica cover where they had the collab. I could do that. I could do. Well, I'm not going to go into the talks yet and the documentaries. I want to not know for a little while, because like all you guys didn't know, right? It's a journey, so I want to like let this music hit me and go, I better go check that documentary out now. But this song definitely pushes you over into that category. What do you think? I know everything's you know, at CDMX Pepsi, there was a lot of good music there. Make some recommendations. I have some previous recommendations that I'm thinking about, but I'll base my next song. Well, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll base my next song off of the recommendations in the comment section on this particular song. Now, with that said, I said that The Warning TWA has been probably the most active group of all the music I've covered in the comment section, and not probably, by far, by far. However, I also said that if I could get to the bottom of the well, you guys got to do your job, and I did. I got to the bottom of the well, barely again, the bottom of the well, and it's probably building up already as I'm doing this recording. But make it so that this video that just becomes a thing of the past, and I can no longer get to the bottom of the well. And if you're on the bottom of the well, just understand I tried to get down as far as I could. But I enjoyed it, and I learned something from everybody. And I learned something about what you know about the band. Sometimes people in the comment sections disagree, and that's cool. I like to kind of, well, obviously helps the algorithm, but also it's like, okay, maybe there's more than one perspective on this, and I love that. I love that, right? So that we can kind of have a better understanding of that. So I do want to talk about the subscribers from Mexico that, or Mexican Americans that have left comments in Spanish and stuff. And when I made my little foobar, you know, um, that was really cool that almost 99.9999% of all the people that commented like that were all positive. I said, don't worry about it, bro, you know. And the salute to the flag, they like that too. So I appreciate you guys. Gracias. And thanks for taking it easy on the old man. You know, life is a journey. And speaking of journey, I did drop a video. If you guys want to check it out, I do my Analog Man Life Essentials. And it's not music reactions, but it is about, you know, it's life coaching, retirement coaching. Folks kind of get into my age bracket that are thinking about how to navigate those waters. Or, you know, you're going to get there someday. So if you're younger and you want to check that stuff out, it's a little bit of wisdom in there. You know, how a guy like me started from very, 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 very humble beginnings, and I was able to achieve some pretty amazing things in my life. So I'll be leaving that in the separate playlist, which is my Analog Essentials playlist, and stuff like that, content like that will be over there. Or if you just want to check out your band, you know, I do my different playlist for the band as well. But The Warning is, yeah, these girls are super BA, and this song really shows just like how talented they really are. This is the one I needed to see. I think a lot of people, maybe this would be the first song. If you saw this, you would just be in shock. Like, who are these girls, right? I'm glad I'm glad I heard some other stuff too, but I'm glad I got to this song now. This song really shows me just like, you know, everything that you guys have been talking about in the comment section has come to real life by watching this live. And I do like doing the lives, you know, because in a studio you can kind of make almost anything look decent. Like even in this studio, it kind of makes me look decent. Huh? All right. Thank you guys for coming back. I appreciate everybody. I'm Wolfhound. It's the Analog Man Podcast. Do me a favor, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe on the way out. Help me out. Help me grow the channel so I can do more of The Warning. You've been warned.